Hello everyone and welcome to Tara's Daily Insight. My name is Mitchell and it is Friday, March the 15th, 2013. And thank you everybody for all the well wishes of a birthday celebration yesterday and day before and probably even more today. It was yesterday. So I set the intention for us that we would receive healing, confirmation, guidance, and a better connection to our higher self, a better use of our intuition today. I also set the intention that we would resonate, operate, and vibrate in the highest possible frequency of divine love that we can today, and therefore get into alignment and harmony with our higher self and with Source. So all that being said, I'm going to dive right in. And for those of you on my email list, look either today or tomorrow for my first newsletter. There will be a special in that and also a free meditation connected with it as well. So if you're not signed up, just go to my website and put your name in real quick there. Oh, 2 cards flew out. Oh, so our Fool and our Lover. Wow. Somebody get ready, because I'll tell you in a moment. So let me pull up our Fool and the Lover. For those of you who read, or even starting to read, this one's pretty obvious what's going on here. But we will work into it. So, let's go with our Fool first. So here we have the Fool, which is actually the card 0. So it's kind of the beginning of the monk's journey, the hero's journey, Buddha's journey to enlightenment. And if you notice, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot when I did my vlog about Wizard of Oz. I also forgot to mention that Dorothy had Toto on the beginning of her journey to enlightenment. And in almost all decks, there's either a little dog or some kind of a companion. Like in the cat decks, there'll be a cat. Or in the fairy deck, there'll be a fairy or maybe a dragon or something. But I remember thinking there's always a little companion, a little cheerleader going with them. But here's our Fool flying above the earth with the satchel or box, and all the cards are coming out. So here's the Magician, which is number 1. Then the High Priestess, number 2. The Empress, number 3. Number 4, 5. So those cards are flying out, representing where his journey is going to lead him. And just to make sure everyone knows, there are 2 different types of cards within a tarot deck. And then there are oracle decks, and then there are other kind of decks. An oracle deck are usually kind of just like major arcana cards, just a lot of them. And a major arcana card in the tarot deck are basically the archetypes of your life, or the points along your journey. We move from the Fool, which is a major beginning arcana, to the Magician, which is number 1, up through number 12, which is the Hangman, up to 14, Temperance. So as you move through, they represent the archetypes of your life, which is what Carl Jung, talked about with his studies. So here's our Lover's card, number 6. As you can see, they're about to embrace in a kiss. They also show up in the 2 of Cups in my deck and in most decks, most tarot decks. But this card is about love, about lovers. Sometimes in my reading, it can be just about mother-daughter, where they're kind of like, soulmates meant to be together. But I would say that with this card today, if I were just giving a simple plain reading, this would be Fool, brand new beginning of love. These are 2 major cards here. Wow, this is about births too, because I said that mother-daughter, but I think it's mother-son. So it's one of those. Here's the image that I'm getting: a mother holding her child for the very first time, and realizing, the contract that they signed before they came here. It's like opening up the doors of heaven. I think we've all had that moment of glory where we realize we're more than just this body, which is kind of a cool thing. Some of us have it later in life. Some of us have it early on. I know for me it was a moment in my 20s. And it was a song. Oh my goodness, I can't remember. There's a mighty Fortress? Anyway, Larnell Harris. If you grew up in the Christian church, you probably knew him. He's an amazing singer. But that song, I remember listening to it by myself. Actually, there was one friend with me. But it was all of a sudden literally like the doors of heaven opened up and light came down, and I realized I am more than just this. And it was probably the first time I can say that I actually knew that. It was kind of like, cliches. I was touched by God. I saw heaven. It was a moment of enlightenment. But all those things, it kind of led to, for me, that same belief. So here we are. Look for those amazing beginnings today to some wonderful love. I don't think I need to elaborate on this. It's pretty simple, cut and dry. And also, like I said about the mother seeing or holding their child for the first time, or maybe just realizing that that child in your care is part of a soul contract, which you signed before you came into this body this time. Thank you, everyone. It is the Ides of March, so it's the middle of March for you thespian Shakespearean people. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.